Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome to another episode of your Average Day Joes. I'm your host, C.
And Jay, what's up?
What up, everybody? Happy Taco Tuesday. Yes, sir. Hopefully, y'all getting some tacos. I didn't get any tacos. I had Chinese today, but it is what it is. Can't complain. Just tacos were not on the menu because we literally had tacos yesterday. Or pretty something. What's up with you, my boy? What's up with you, Jay?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Getting a lot of stuff done. Got good sleep. I told you, I already have my guests in, so we're cool. My guests from Germany are here chilling, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, man.
So how's the it was pretty hot like out here today where I'm at. Were you pretty hot or did you have that nice breeze that everybody loved?
Yeah, it was pretty windy, so it wasn't that hot.
Oh, it's pretty windy for you?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Okay.
wasn't that hot.
I got you.
Towards SF, it was yeah, pretty cold.
Right, right.
Just normal weather, more than anything.
Got you.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Well, welcome into the show. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't know, we are your Average Day Joe's podcast, where we go over your sports highlights. We're going to give you some daily news, trending stories. We got movie of the day reviews, crypto, horoscope, and last but not least, we also got some conspiracy theories for you. So stick with us. Let's get into the show. And let's start with our Jay Did You Know segment today. Let's see what we got for Jay today. See if we got anything crazy happening. Let me pull that up real quick. Okay, Jay, did you know that looks like there is going to be a heat advisory going on for pretty much all of the Southwest right now?
I did not know.
It's looking like it's getting kind of hot over there. Luckily, where we are, I mean, we felt like, you know what I mean? Like we just had like a little brush of that warmness today, but nothing like what they're feeling over there, you know?
Yeah, no, I didn't even feel anything.
Yeah.
Where's this supposed to be?
Was that?
Where?
Oh, like Vegas and those areas is going to be like a super heat wave going on.
It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's Vegas.
Not ordinary. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that scientists are raising the alarm over unexpected wildlife behavior around solar farms? They're saying that it's leading them off their courses.
I didn't know.
Yeah, man. Everybody's thinking these are the new safe alternative, and yet wildlife has to suffer. Not cool,
Damn.
you know. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Canada has found a clever way to get around the U.S. tariffs?
I did not know.
Yep, that's what it says. It says starting in June, Canada became the biggest market for vehicles that were built in Mexico, while imports from the U.S. collapsed. Essentially, just the start of a huge change in the global auto industry. So it looks like maybe they're gonna be just getting their cars in from like Mexico or something. You know, I don't know what it looks like.
Really?
I don't know what it looks
Uh,
like.
that's interesting.
Tariffs on
Canada.
foreign buildings. Yeah.
Canada. Canadians.
Yeah. So, um, all right. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be shifting their where they're taking the cars from. So they might just bring them from a different country. Yeah.
Got it.
Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Brightline West LA to Vegas high-speed rail investigation work arrives in Victorville?
No, I didn't know, but I know that they were working on it, or
Yeah.
at least starting it. So
It's because they're starting it from like Victorville area. They're starting to develop it, and it's going to be going into like into Vegas.
yeah, I know.
So the work includes geotechnical borings, utility potholing, land surveying, primarily during daytime hours. They're
How
starting
long is that supposed to be from there to Vegas? Like a half hour? Hour?
probably, yeah, super short. You know, super short.
Well, yeah, that's like a what 4 hour drive regular. So
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Jay, did you know that you're no longer needed a Clipper card to ride bar starting this week?
oh, what are they using now?
Uh, It's not a Clipper card. I'll tell you that much.
Well, you just pay with your phone or something.
Yeah, it says allows riders to pay tap with their credit cards now.
Yeah, so it's probably their phone. Just
Yeah.
make it a lot easier. Good, convenient. They've come a long way.
No, for sure. Let's see here, Jay. Did you know that Golden Gate concerts brought in around 150 million to the SF economy? But the drawback is that there are a lot of neighborhood complaints. Do you think it's more important?
That's trash. I mean, the economy is a good thing. If you live around there, just expect it. I drove around there during the time. Remember, they had a concert every weekend.
Yeah,
Wasn't that bad. Wasn't terrible.
right.
So weekend anyway. What you got to go to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock. That's you know what I mean. You want to go to it's like it's a concert. Concerts ended at 10, so it's not even
Yeah,
that bad. You know what I mean? I can understand if they were to like maybe 2 a.m. Then you got a case, but they were ending pretty early. Not that bad at all.
oh, really? It was pretty early.
Yeah, Outside Lands was like noon to 10, and now that was Outside Lands. Grateful Dead, I think it was maybe like a little later, if you know what I mean, maybe 11 pushing it, but I don't think it was past that because when I was up there around midnight, everything was already all cleared. You know, they just had the people standing at each exit. The security standing there, so no vagrants will go in.
Right, right.
That's it. So I mean, yeah, it wasn't that late, bro. So it's good for the economy, man, especially out here.
That's true. That's true. Jay, did you know that Tulsi Gabbard is revoking security clearances of 37 current and former national security officials?
I did. It was trending.
Oh, you was trending?
Yeah. Earlier though. Earlier today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was trending earlier today.
So Jay, I know that you know this one too, but did you know that the first robot Olympics that you reported on a few days ago has just concluded?
Oh shit! No, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. That's cool. I didn't know it concluded.
yeah,
Damn. So it was a few days.
yeah,
Wow, that's impressive.
yeah.
They got a roll robot Olympics, man. This is a new day and age, bro.
Oh, I know, I know. Jay, it's telling me here, I don't know if you knew this, but it says that even the Pacific Northwest is about to experience really high temperatures in the triple digits.
When?
Seattle and Portland over the weekend.
Oh, this weekend?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Oh, no, I have no idea. We're not, right?
No, no, we're. I don't.
Oh,
It's
okay. I
so
was I
weird.
was gonna
Just
say like we don't.
we
Every
never
time
get
every
that.
time people say, "Oh, it's gonna be so hot," and I look at the weather, I'm like, what, 69, 66? Like like it's like the same all year round, right?
Right.
Besides in September, October, we have those. Oh my God, it's gonna be 82 today.
Oh, I know. I know.
You know, like I don't know. Like it yeah. So it says this weekend it's gonna be 66, 64, 64. I don't know. Doesn't seem that hot.
No, for sure. But yeah, for when it does, like when the sun is like at its closest to that area, I feel like sometimes you get really good heat, really like huge heat waves over there.
Are you talking about north?
Yeah, like north. Yeah.
Okay, I believe it.
Jay, did you know that mitochondrial antioxidant found to drive breast cancer
I did not know that.
metastasis? I'm sorry, metastasis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, looks like some promising stuff for the antioxidant community. All right, Jay. Do you know? We're gonna go over. Let's see, one. We're gonna go over the 5 states that have this year had big or a huge impact on their economy with a huge spending downturn. Okay.
Okay.
So at number 5, you have Nevada.
Okay.
So Nevada is losing a lot of money. Let's
I
see.
heard, especially Vegas.
Oh, you heard about it?
Well, because Vegas, I know people in Vegas and the whole industry out there is down.
Right.
Like Vegas used to, every weekend be like, oh shit, someone different, is going to Vegas to go, just to even just get away, adult playground,
Right.
party, have fun, come back. No, I don't know anyone that's been doing that, bro. Nobody.
Definitely.
Like I don't know anybody, and that's rare, dude. Usually it's like, oh yeah, I'm hitting Vegas for the weekend. I'll be back. Okay. Nah,
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone say that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
At number 4, we have California. California has had a pretty increase in spending. It is already expensive on top of that. So
I was
does
gonna say it's every time I have guests, I always tell them to you're here, just enjoy yourself. You're gonna spend a lot more, but that's why you're here. Don't worry
yeah,
about that.
exactly. Exactly.
You're
Oh,
here because it's just don't worry. It's not you. It's just how it is out here. It's
yeah, you're
expensive.
supposed to enjoy yourself.
Exactly. That's what I tell all my guests. You know
Right.
what I mean? Pay that extra for parking. You don't want some crackhead to break your window. You know what I mean? Pay that $35 for parking for the day, whatever, so you don't have a crackhead break your window just for the fuck of it. You know?
Right.
I tell a lot of my guests that.
At number 3, we have Vermont. Vermont is on the
Vermont.
list. Yep,
That's
Vermont.
so rare.
And the summertime, Vermont is a huge hub for nature enthusiasts out there. There's a lot of woods, there's a lot of mountains, a lot of
Okay.
lakes.
That's different.
Yeah. At number 2, you have Washington State. Washington State has had a huge downturn in spending as well.
Okay.
But at your number 1 spot for losing the most money right now this year for tourism is Michigan. Michigan has seen the worst significant downturn in tourism spending right now.
Michigan, huh? Okay.
Michigan.
Interesting.
Yep. All right, guys, that is our Jay. Did you know segment? Let us move on and get into some sports trends. Jay, what is going on in the MLB world?
Let's go. Let me pull it up. I think we have a few current games right now. Let me tell you. So we have four current games right now. The Padres are beating the Giants 4-1. That's in the bottom of the sixth. The Guardians and Diamondbacks are locked in at 4 in the bottom of the seventh. The Reds, they're beating the Angels 4-3, and that's in the bottom of the eighth. And the Bronx Bombers, the Yankees, are up 12-2 on the Rays, and that's in the bottom of the seventh. And the Yankees were trending. They were trending because they hit back to back to back. The Bronx Bombers will be hitting a lot of homers, man. So that's why they're up 12-2. Let's see. We're gonna see the games that were already played. So let's see. The Red Sox, they were trending big today. Let's see why they were trending big. The Red Sox lost in 11 innings to the Orioles 4-3. They were trending because of their loss. Oh wow. Okay, I get it. So yeah, very inexcusable. A lot of people were very mad because of because of how they lost. They said it was very inexcusable. Interesting. Okay. That's not a good thing to trend for that. That
Right.
sucks. I know when the Giants were trending for losing all those games, you know. So that's a tough way to lose though, you know, in the end. So that kind of that does suck. That's never a good thing. The Cubs were the Cubs were trending because they had a doubleheader today against the Brewers. And the Brewers, remember, they had won like 13 or 14 in a row. Remember, they had the free burger day once they hit 12. But the Cubs took two from them today, dude. That's hard to do. In game one, they beat the Brewers 6-4. And then in game two, they beat the Brewers 4-1. It's a good showing for the Cubs, man. It's a very good showing for them. Let's see. I believe. Oh yeah, so the Tigers beat the Astros 1-0 in extra innings. Gleyber Torres, he was trending for the Tigers because of the game-winning walk. I didn't even know he played for the Tigers. He used to play for the Yankees. So okay, that's interesting.
Well, yeah,
But
like
yeah,
bases loaded. He got hit by a pitch or something.
no, he got walked.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty inexcusable to do that, but sometimes that's how pitching works. So got the game-winning walk. Tigers win. That's another nail-biter loss, 1-0. That's a tough loss, man.
yeah.
That's never a fun loss. Like if you're the losing team to lose 1-0, that's hard. Those are the tough ones, bro. I'd rather get blown out 14-2.
Definitely.
Like 1-0. Those are the tough ones.
Right. Right.
The Cardinals beat the Marlins 7-4. Blue Jays beat the Pirates 7-3. The Mets, they beat the Nationals 8-1. The Braves beat the White Sox 11-10. Hey, look at the A's. They got to win. They beat the Twins 6-3. Royals beat the Rangers 5-2. Phillies beat the Mariners 6-4. And the Dodgers beat the Rockies 11-4. Good amount of games today.
Yeah.
Good game for baseball. I feel like the weather was good everywhere, most likely because there was no makeups or anything, so
Right.
no postponements. But yeah, those were everything that was trending, and also Shohei Ohtani, he hit his 44th home run of the season for the Dodgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's trending. Shohei's a good player, so give
Yeah.
him his flowers. Well, yeah, he was trending, so
Nice.
yeah, I'm glad you're not a Dodger fan anymore.
Dodgers, bro. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Yeah,
never say
we
that name in my presence again.
thank God.
Nah.
Thank God, man. You know what I mean? Because those were some tough ones back
I,
in the day.
I know.
But yeah, so those are all the trends for baseball.
Oh, okay.
I do have a trend in football. So the Indianapolis Colts, they are naming Daniel Jones their starting quarterback. Kind of surprising because they had Anthony Richardson, he's like up and coming, but they've had problems with him for the past, I'd say, a year. You know what I mean? Like off and on.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know his full potential there. I don't know. They go back and forth on him, so who knows what they're gonna do with him? I have no idea. I know he's a good young player. I just, I didn't when they drafted him, I didn't think he fit their mold. So yeah, that's a tough one though because he is talented, but he does have some different ways of how he works out. Let's just say, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, so Daniel Jones is named starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to turn out, but because Daniel Jones played with the New York Giants, and he didn't
Didn't
he
turn out so
didn't
well.
do yeah, exactly. He didn't do very well there, so I don't know how this is going to turn out, but we will see.
They should have.
We,
They should have for the very first game him against Joe Flacco.
the funny thing is that would be kind of funny because those
Right.
are two quarterbacks that are kind of like
Exactly. Let's see who's the better
So
man. Let's see who's the
yeah,
better man.
yeah, that's kind of funny you say that because yeah, like I think Anthony Richardson just off athletic ability alone is probably a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. I don't know though. And I would think obviously Shador Sanders, Deion's son. I'd want to see him get the start just because he has a lot to prove. You know what I mean? Joe Flacco, like I said, Joe Flacco has done his thing, man. He won a Super Bowl in 2012 against the 49ers. I saw it. I
Yeah.
remember it. You know what I mean? So, he hasn't been killing the game for a while. You know what I mean? He's been kind of just going here, there, here, there, here, there. So
Right.
I just
Right.
like to see Shador get a start. You know what I mean? But
Sure.
whatever. Coaching is coaching.
Yep.
But yeah, so yeah, that's the only trend in NFL. And the other trend I have is someone you are fond of, dude. You love Angel Reese,
My girl.
and see, and she's trending. Why? I understand confidence, but this girl says, just like how they wear Jordans everywhere, I want people to wear the Angel Reese ones everywhere. I'm like, oh God, dude.
Oh hell yeah, bro. Well, I'm
Oh, I
copping.
swear to God, if
Looking,
you
bro.
show up to the gym with some Angel Reese ones, I may kick your ass, bro.
Bro. I'm copping, man. I'm already saying I'm copping.
I swear to you, bro. I may football tackle you to the ground, and be like, take that shit off. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shit. I
You
might
know
have
what I
to
mean?
start practicing my Van Damme moves on you, bro.
It's pretty
jump
tough, man.
over
See,
you.
unless you have that ability to do that, I could
Uh,
just football tackle you, be on the ground. But yeah, so she's trending for her first pair of shoes.
yeah, that's cool.
Like I'm not a hater on people, so big ups to her.
Worst comes to
I,
worst, I'll buy him for my wife, bro.
I mean the statement though, come on, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Like I could understand if you were one of the prolific WNBA players, but come on, man. Don't do that.
Chloe, she still got time.
You're right. You're right. She has time to develop. I I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so that's why she's trending for her shoes.
That's my girl.
Oh God. All this those are all the sports trends.
Can't hate on success, you
Oh God. But
know.
yeah, those are all the sports trends, dude. Yeah, I threw that one in because I thought it was funny because she was trending.
Yeah, yeah.
Not too many tweets about her, but she was trending. So I was like, all right, I'll throw that in there.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
you're an Angel Reese fan, so I was like, why not? You know?
Back, back.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so those are all the sports trends, bro. We good.
All right, guys. Let us move on into our like main trends. I do have a little bit of a, I guess you could say, somewhat breaking trend. So, Jay, when was the last time you have eaten some shrimp?
Man, I eat shrimp all the time, bro. It's been a minute, so I think I'm pretty sure I made shrimp like a couple of weeks ago. Remember, I got it from Amazon. You know, Amazon has their own shrimp stuff, so I was like, cool. But before that, it was a while.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I try to yeah, because remember, I only everything is Amazon. You know what I mean? I don't go to stores no more. Remember? And it's
Yeah.
been like that for what, at least maybe 2 months now. So yeah, man.
Well, the good news is that you don't buy your shrimp at Walmart, so you have nothing to worry about.
We don't
But
have Walmart out here, but yeah, I wouldn't go to Walmart anyway to buy
yeah,
shrimp.
exactly, exactly.
Buy shrimp at Walmart.
But if you guys do buy shrimp from Walmart, I would suggest you do not. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration on Tuesday said it is actively investigating after a shipment of Walmart shrimp tested positive for man-made radioactive material.
What?
That's fun.
Oh my God. Some Walmart shrimp? Damn, bro.
It says processed in Indonesia at 4 U.S. ports, including LA, Houston, Miami, and Georgia. That's basically where they're finding these radioactive shrimp. Officials
Shit.
collected multiple samples confirming CS 137 and one sample of breaded shrimp. The shrimp supplier, PT Bahari Makmur, was added to the red list, meaning its products cannot be sold in the U.S. until the issue is resolved. Yeah,
That's crazy. Like radioactive shrimp. That's a first.
it's kind of crazy, man.
That is. I was like, what?
So please, guys, if you are buying shrimp from Walmart, do not, because we do not want to see you guys glowing at nighttime. No, we do
Yeah,
not.
that's crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to our next trending topic. Jay, what is going on with Kid Rock?
With who?
Kid Rock.
Oh, Kid Rock, baby. So he was trending today. You know, I like Kid Rock, you know. I liked his music before, but basically Gavin Newsom's press office, they made a what do you call it? Like a meme, you know? And it says Kid Rock wants you to support Gavin Newsom. Like this is some funny shit. We know you know Kid Rock, right?
Yeah,
Kid Rock would never say that in his life, right? So
right.
Kid Rock comes back, you know how you basically you retweet and then you put what you got to say.
Yeah.
He basically wrote, "The only support Gavin Newsom will ever get out of me is from these nuts." Shout out Kid Rock. But when he put that, a lot of people chimed in. So new scum, high trend on X, new scum. So yeah, a lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people talking about new scum. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
obviously, like especially, like because everyone thinks at least that people who don't like him, he destroyed California. Why are we gonna let him destroy the rest of the 49 states? They got a point. I'm here in California. We've seen what new scum has done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan. You know what I'm saying? So I've seen all the hypocritical stuff he's done since before when he owned bars. You know what I mean? When he was a part of the marina, when he was actually a cool dude. You know what I mean? So I've seen the hypocritical stuff throughout the years to get to where he's at because obviously when you make moves how like he does, their moves to groom you for president. So I've seen a lot of the bullshit he's done.
Newscom is coming after my money, bro.
Why? What are you talking
Uh,
about?
I didn't like file state taxes or something like 5 years ago, and now he's trying to get like 3 G's off me, bro. He's like, if you don't pay 3 G's, then we're gonna just take your paycheck from
No way.
you. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, they're trying to take my money, man.
Oh, that's fucked up. Some Newscom shit.
Yep. So that's
But
what he
yeah,
has.
so he's trending, and Kid Rock talking shit. It's all good. I ain't mad at Kid Rock. What is it? Are you there?
Yeah. Can
You
you
can
hear me?
hear me, right?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. What did you say?
I just said you can't be mad at Kid Rock.
Nah, hell. Why would anyone be mad at Kid Rock? He funny.
Right.
He be chilling, doing his thing. Ain't no one mad at Kid Rock.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
What cup are you drinking out of today? What does it say?
Back to the Future, Universal Studios.
That's tight.
Yeah, I got it when I was a kid.
I haven't seen you drinking out of that cup yet.
Yeah, I found it. I was like, you know what? I like it because I got it at Universal Studios like when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I don't even think that's there no more. That ride that ride was fun though.
Oh, was it?
Hmm.
They put you back to the future or what?
Yeah, it was like it was Universal, so obviously it was all like it was inside, but one of those rides. It was cool,
Oh, okay.
very cool, very cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, good times, simpler times.
I know, right?
But yeah, so yeah, that's what's trending for New Scum.
All right, guys, let's move on into our next breaking trend. So, if you haven't heard yet, there is a hurricane brewing around the East Coast area, especially I believe it is like North Carolina. And it looks like now, let's see what they're talking about. Hurricane Aaron is the name, threatens dangerous surf for much of the East Coast as a new tropical system brews in its wake. So it looks like there's a new system coming up as well, but this one in particular is putting up life-threatening rip currents and dangerous surf along much of the East Coast and will soon send destructive waves and storm surge to North Carolina's Outer Banks. Meanwhile, Atlantic hurricane season is hitting its stride, threatening to spin up another named storm in Aaron's wake. Aaron, a sprawling high-end Category 2 hurricane with winds just shy of Category 3 status, is not forecast to make landfall, but will impact much of the East Coast, with dangerous coastal conditions at its tracks, nearly parallel the coast. Bermuda will face similar conditions to the storm's east. So yeah, guys, just be careful if you're in that area along North Carolina. And all the popular beaches like around Maryland, Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey, even New York City. There's going to be probably no swimming signs and stuff put up there. So you guys are just be careful out there. Don't get sucked up with the current because we don't want to see anybody get hurt. And this is life-threatening conditions that this storm is going to be brewing up over there. So yeah, just please be careful, guys. Let's move on to our next trend. Jay, what is going on with Meta AI?
Meta AI, they got their the glasses, smart glasses.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they're prepared to lower it. They're going to lower it to it's going to be about 800, and yeah, so they're expected to be expected to be on the market.
Um, so have you ever tried it or has anybody told you about them? Like, what do you
I
think?
seen them. I actually seen them when I went to the eye doctor, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was the Meta ones, but they were Ray-Ban. So I'm pretty sure it was the Meta ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It definitely was smart glasses because it was Ray-Ban and it had the two things right there. I don't know exactly, if it was, but I seen them. So, I'm curious. I'm curious about them. Like, I don't know if I would get them. I don't, like that. That's literally like, how I always preach how we live on our phones and everything online now. That's just another version of you have glasses on, and then you're like controlling right here, and you can see everything, like because you do it from your watch.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother level. I don't know. Like that's definitely for down the road, but I don't see myself getting any of that. I don't need that right now.
Yeah, that's gonna be good for when we have like all the self-driving cars already. We don't have to drive.
Yes,
Do those.
exactly. Then exactly, that's what I mean. So I don't really, yeah. So I mean, 800. That's the starting price. Once it starts to get more, like popular amongst the people, it'll lower. I'm sure. You know what I
I'll
mean?
just wait. I'll just wait till the Black Friday sale. I ain't tripping.
Black Friday sale, you funny, bro. But yeah, so I mean, like, you know, yeah, it should be interesting. I'm sure. That what was that other one they had? Google had one. Remember what was it called? I don't
Something
remember,
good.
but Google had one, and it was like very similar, but it wasn't built like the Meta ones. Excuse me. You know,
Yeah.
but I remember they had one, and it was yeah, I can't remember the name of it. So it didn't do very well though. Wasn't very popular. You know what I mean? It was only popular amongst like really only tech. So it's kind of like how Apple has the VRs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so like that, like I said, these are all waves of the future that they're trying. I get it. You know what I mean? This one's a basic one though. This one's pretty basic. It looks cool. It's everything. It's not too much. Let's say. You know what I mean?
Do you have like some of the features that it does, or do you want me to go over it? Because I have it pulled up. If you want me to do it.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to pull it up, I mean, I can't. I mean, it just says for me that it displays mini apps, alerts. Like I said, it's controlled by your wrist accessory. It'll just pop up like right here. You can see basically what's popped up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. So
So
I
it's
mean,
not it's nothing out of the ordinary.
right from what I'm reading, they're going to be naming it. There's like a code name, which is Hypernova.
Yeah,
And these Hypernova glasses will feature apps for taking photos, viewing media, maps, and notifications. Fully
yeah.
augmented
That's
reality glasses.
yeah. To me, that's what I mean. Like it's very basic. You know, like I said, it's just another version of the VR, of the Apple VR. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That the one that you put fully over and you have all the screen in front of you, but you could transparency behind you. These are just a basic one. You have a glass, and you don't have a big ass like helmet on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's just a more basic version of that. That's it.
But have you ever seen how the ones like for Apple look like, bro? Because that shit looks
Yeah,
amazing. Like that thing,
yeah,
I can like for the house, like to walk around in the house with, like I could definitely like see myself in one of those later on in the future.
yeah. Exactly around the house, but they're not made for the house. They're made for outside, and they're made for your car when it's driving you. It's
These,
exactly
but
what it's made for.
not Apples. I'm talking about the Apple ones.
Yeah, Nate. So remember, Nate has a pair.
Yeah, so you're telling me he walks around these big ass glasses with him, like all
I
around?
wanted him to go to the gym with it.
Uh,
He was like, "Nah, man, I'm not." Because he paid. He got like 50% off since he works at Apple.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But so I think they were like I can't remember like maybe like 5 G's. He paid like half.
Right.
But I was like, dude, bring him to the gym, work out. He's like, nah, man, you crazy. I was like, come on, man, let me. I'll try it on. You know what I mean? But he never. Obviously, he's not at the gym all the time. But I
Right.
wanted him to bring that shit when he got it. He got it. What was it last year? So
Yeah.
he got it right when it came out. So, but he said that shit's awesome. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, but these ones, like I said, these are more basic. So you could do everyday tasks with these. They're just, pair of glasses,
Right. Right.
you know? So
Our boy Carl has one, and he like showed me a little bit, but I guess
that's
for like
what
his
he got
job,
the Apple VR.
not the Apple. He has the Meta ones.
He has
Yeah,
these.
not
Cool.
that specific one. The one before this.
Oh, the first gen. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So, and he basically he likes them because like for his line of work, he just says like you can just basically have him just like start recording stuff for you, and he does like have a lot of like detail on like the cars that he does, so he needs to like be able to like record on demand stuff and basically be able to go through it later. So that's kind of like why he likes it so much.
So I have sunglasses that record, but they're not by no means are they display things. They record for me though.
Yeah, just like the audio, not visual, right? Video.
No, video.
Oh, video. Okay,
Both.
so you get
They do
video and
video
audio.
and audio. Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, they're built into like I have a pair of sunglasses. They're like built in. So
Oh, okay. So I
yeah,
mean, yeah, so that's one thing that it does. But like those, you can also go up to like pictures. You can be like, oh, what is this picture? And then it'll like tell you about the picture and shit.
yeah,
Stuff like that, you know. Those are pretty
yeah.
cool.
That's what I mean. And for his line of work, that's cool.
Yeah, that's where
You know what I mean?
he said it works for him. So
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
yeah. All right, guys. Let's move on to our next trend and also the title of our show. Here we go, guys. If you guys are into Lotto, Powerball jackpot passes 600 million for Monday night's drawing. It might have already happened. I think the drawing happened. No, I think that was like around 10. But yeah, Monday night's Powerball jackpot has climbed to 605 million, a new high for 2025 after going without a winner since the end of May. If someone wins, they can choose a one-time payment of 273.4 million or take the 605 million prize as a 30-year annuity, making it among the top 20 biggest Powerball jackpots of all time. Uh, Jay, do you have any idea what the odds of winning are right now
No, I don't.
for this current jackpot?
I don't. I don't play any of the lottery stuff, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
So this one, your chances of winning, guys, it's not that bad. You have a chance. 1 in 292 million. Not bad.
Yep.
At my work, we put in all the guys. We put in like $5 each, and we played, and
Hmm.
we won $13 from like the Saturday night's drawing to like the day we found out.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Total American lottery sales crossed 100 billion for the first time in fiscal year 2023 before slightly dipping last year. The record sales were motivated by a record 2.1 billion Powerball jackpot in 2022 won by a Californian. So yeah, kind of crazy. Jay, would you take the 30 years payment or would you take the whole 273 million?
How much is it each? Like each year, like broken down?
Probably a whole bunch. It doesn't tell you though. Like I don't, it doesn't give me the breakdown of it.
I
Oh
would
no,
do
no,
the
I'm
third.
sorry. I'm sorry. It says you'll take 273 million a year, or take the 605 million. Oh wait, that doesn't mean.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah, never mind. So yeah, basically, because I think if you took the whole 605 million at
So
once,
it'd be 200, but basically 2.7 million a year, something like that,
something like that. Yeah,
for 30 years. That makes sense.
yeah.
Two times 30 would be six, or actually no, it'd have to be more than that.
Or
Yeah, but
yeah,
I would do the 30 year.
30 year.
Yeah, I don't need yeah, I would. It's more for like I would you like all that stuff is just basically for investing. So,
Right, right,
you know what I mean? I think it'd be good to always have something down the road no matter what,
for sure, for sure.
you know? Like, but I think it depends on someone's situation too.
No, I know for sure, for sure.
You know what I mean?
And
But
also, like you said, like some people know how to flip money much
yeah,
easier than others. So some
yeah, that's
people
what I'm
would
saying.
want to just take that big chunk of money right away and just
Nah, I think it's too it's too much of a you're not even getting half. Fuck that.
right,
You know what I mean? I'd rather get the bigger chunk for 30 years and I know I'm good with money. I know what I'm doing with it, so it's easy for me. As long as I know, dude, 30 years down the road, I'm still getting it's like Bobby Bonilla Day. I'm still getting a check every year. You
you know
know what
what?
I mean? Fuck
I
that.
you
I'm all about it.
in most cases, I would say you're right, but where I disagree with you is that if you put all that money, if you just took it all at once, yes, you would get less than half. But what's going to happen? You put it all into Bitcoin, and
Exactly. See, you're talking about one. That's what I mean. That's all in on one thing. I don't work like that. I would never do that.
you
I would
see,
never do that.
but you have if you believe in it, it would work.
Of course I believe in it, but I also believe in I have multiple streams of revenue. I would never bank on just put on I'm gonna put 200 and whatever million into Bitcoin. I would never do that. It's crazy, crazy talk.
I would.
I know you would. I really do know you would.
There you go.
I wouldn't. I always
Because
gotta have
I trust Bitcoin. I know
it's
that it's
not
going
about
to be
trusting it. You can do what putting 200 or whatever billion, dude. You could take 100 million of that, put it in, and still have 170 million left over, and put it allocate it in many different ways. I would never go all in on just one thing. That's stupid. I don't work like that. I would never do that for anything in life. Anything. I'm a very I got to have multiple streams, multiple everything. It makes me feel better with every decision I make. If you go all in on one thing and that thing is fucked, man, it's all bad. And you could have prevented that by just putting a little less. No one said you. No one said like, oh, like I said, 100 million. That's what's wrong with that. And you got 170 now to allocate different ways.
But you're thinking long term. I'm thinking short term because if you put in that kind of money into Bitcoin right now during a bull run, you would literally make all that money up. That whatever you lost, you would have made that up within like a few years. It would have.
Cool. And then what? How's your capital gains looking?
What
Fuck
do you
that.
mean? You
Fuck
don't take it.
that.
You don't take it out. You allocate it once you gain your all
That's
the.
what I mean. So you're putting it all into cryptocurrency, which is great. I have a lot of crypto. Crypto's beautiful. But what about you could have had the rest of that money and allocated many different ways and lived totally differently and let that 100 million work for you.
Yeah,
So
it'll
easy.
work for you either way. So it just depends on how.
No, it won't. If you have 170 million, you could put that into whatever you want. Nothing that has to do with crypto. Nothing. You could do it any other way you want. 170 mil. Oh man. So many different ways to do that.
Of course, there is many
And you
different.
let the 100 mil work for you in Bitcoin, or if you're just talking about Bitcoin, because there's many cryptos, but yeah, Bitcoin is obviously the safest. But
Right.
that's what I mean. That's still going to make you money no matter what.
So yeah, I guess
Yeah.
either way we would make money off of the money. So we just
Oh,
have
of
different
course.
ways of doing it, But
Oh yeah. I just like I said, I would never. I that's just not me. I don't do that for anything. I
yeah,
would never go all in. Like if I had $100 and I was supposed to put all that in, I still wouldn't do it. I'd put half and then I would allocate the other half. That's how I do things.
right.
Like if I'm gonna buy something, I make sure I have double the money to buy it. You know what I mean? So say something costs 1,000. I'm not buying that unless I have 2,000 on me. You know what I mean? That's just how I work.
Right.
Always.
Huh? You're a different breed, my man.
It's just feeling secure, safe.
For sure.
Always. That's it.
All right, guys, that is our lottery news. Let us move on. And what is going on with China's AI, Jay?
Oh, well, we are getting into the next level of robotics. So this was shown in a lot of movies. So basically, China's humanoid robot, they will have start carrying pregnancies with artificial wombs. So that's gonna obviously this could really reshape reproduction in the future. You know what I mean? And I already believe this already exists, and this is what a lot of people do already. You know, I don't know necessarily in robotics, but I know they do this shit in labs anyway. Having it in a robot is just that's crazy. It's another level. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I believe they already do this stuff already. You know what I mean? Like there's certain celebs I feel in my eye that have already done this. You know what I mean? That didn't even have a pregnancy, but they did everything artificially inseminated. Boom, done. You know what I mean? Pretended to have a pregnancy, but didn't want to ruin their body or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I said, I've seen this in a lot of movies, and I feel like this is just one of those tech things that like, oh yeah, we've already been doing this. Let's just show the public now. You know what I mean? So
Let's see.
it's kind of a trip though. So it should be yeah, should be very interesting.
So how does the whole thing work? Do you know? Does it say?
I mean, it just says you have an artificial womb in the robot. It's supposed to replicate the process of human gestation. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This prototype it's supposed to cost like the same thing like robots 15 G's. You know what I mean? But it's supposed to be able to do all the steps just as if it were human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it should be very interesting. You know, it's even supposed to have the premature lamb in the bio bag filled with artificial amniotic fluid, continue to develop for several weeks. You know what I mean? So yeah, should be yeah. What I don't know exactly. Yeah, like I haven't seen a video or anything. I'm just speculating because I'm reading,
Have you seen
you know.
have you seen any of the people's reactions?
Whose reactions?
Like just public like women public like women.
Oh no, 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 no.
So I'll just go over like the three like main comments. One person wrote, "Where do the eggs come from?" Like somebody wanted
What do
to
you
know
mean?
where the eggs
The egg?
actually come from.
You mean yeah, they come from us, right? Us
Yeah,
and the women?
right. So that's
Yeah.
this is people like in concern, like they're asking.
Well, no,
Um,
it's just like if you do it in a lab, that you have yours, women have theirs, put it in. Now it's just going in a robot. You
no,
know,
right, right.
just
So yeah,
consider the robot a surrogate,
um,
basically. You know.
no, for sure, for sure. And others expressed optimism. They wrote, "It's good that women don't have to suffer, and women are finally liberated." So some women wrote that.
Someone wrote that. Oh wow. Okay. I didn't even
And
think of it from that level.
and for the people that were facing infertility, people were saying, "I tried artificial insemination 3 times but failed all of them. Now I have a chance to have a baby."
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't even think of those aspects either. So you know what I
Right,
mean.
right.
I just feel when you have stuff like this, honestly, bro, it there's a lot of people in this world who don't need to have fucking kids, dude. Honestly, I don't mean to be mean, but there's a lot of just fucking ridiculous people who have kids these days, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a kid and they don't even understand what to do with the damn kid. You feel me? So this is a very smart thing for people. You know what I mean? It's very similar to the people who are on the road in a car and don't know how to drive, and now they have AI cars. Very similar.
Um, I would like I personally agree on the point if like it's really hard for somebody to have a child or something,
Yeah.
and if you need this, like, yeah, but I don't feel like this will be right to have as like basically you don't want to go as a woman, you don't want to go through the pain of having childbirth. Basically,
Hmm.
you're gonna have this robot do it for you because even though you're fully capable of doing it, you're deciding not to because this robot can do it for you. I think
Yeah.
that's where it should not like be. It should only be for people that really need it
Why?
uh, because there's so I mean, we as men don't think about this, but women, if they give birth to their children, they develop a very unique bond that's formed during the pregnancy. And it remains a deeply human experience that no machine can ever replicate. And it's just like this whole physical connection. And that's just basically what us beings are. Like it's coming from the source, like you develop something out of your own body. So I definitely feel there's a lot of spirituality to it too. It's not just all like plug and play type thing. Like you need to think about other aspects of how this works as well.
I mean, it's still the same, my stuff, her stuff, still the same,
Yeah, the
boom.
genetics, like your
Yeah.
baby will look like you, but as far as you as a woman giving birth to the child and developing that unique bond of it being in your belly for so long and feeling it move and all this, like there's all kinds of connections that you develop with that child as a woman if it's going to be inside you know what I mean, inside your belly
I
when you're
don't know. I'm not buying that. I know where you're going with it. I'm not buying it though.
yeah,
I know where you're going with it though. I do know what you're saying.
yeah,
I totally understand what you're saying.
right, right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Obviously I'm a dude, so I don't give birth, but I don't know. I don't see this as anything out of the ordinary.
But you do see the other side. That's all I'm saying. I'm just raising the point that there is another side to this whole thing that people are not
Of course
really
there's
looking
another
into.
side to it, but like I said, if you like you said it yourself, if the female doesn't want to have that, want to ruin her body or any of that stuff or whatever it may be, like, oh, I don't want to go through that pain,
That
then
don't have a child. It's that simple.
what if that's what I'm saying? What if they want a child?
Then don't have a child if you can't go through the pain because that what they're talking about, this technology should be only for people who want a child but can't have a child, not people that can have a child and can go through that experience of having that child because supposedly from what I understand from what women say, it's a very beautiful experience, right? Like, yes, it hurts. Yes, it does put a lot of like stress on the women and stuff, but at the same time, it also gives the woman an experience that part of living gives you. You know what I mean? That's part
I
of us.
get it, but you
That's
can
human.
also die. You've
Yeah,
never thought of that factor? What
of
if you
course,
gave birth and then you died?
bro.
Because that's another factor.
Me and you can be walking to the gym today, and some guy just runs over us, and we die.
Oh my God, don't.
Anybody could die at any time, bro. Like that's not.
I don't think like that at all. I definitely don't make my days like that.
No, I don't either. I'm just saying though. I'm bringing up the point that anybody could die any day, anytime. It's not, you know what I mean? Like if you're
Mm,
meant to go at that time, you're meant to go. Like, you know what I mean? If you know you're gonna have severe complications when you're gonna be giving birth, because nowadays they know that ahead of time, then
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
that would be that then yes, by all means, use the technology that is
Yes.
there for the better good of humanity, but not
Yeah.
become lazy and be like, oh, I just don't want to go through the like pain of doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
yeah. If you're young and you're capable, and
Yeah,
yeah, that it's a little
that's what
different.
I'm
But
saying.
if you're older and you complications or whatever it may be, and you want to
Of
go
course.
through that level, I don't think that's a fault at all. Like I said, I feel they've been doing this for years already.
No,
I
definitely.
already feel that. You know what I mean?
Beyonce.
I already yeah, exactly. That's common sense. That was an easy one. Everybody knew that one. That's because Hove and they're all elite, very elite. The elite. That's how a lot of the elite do it anyway. So,
For sure. For sure.
but yeah, I have no problem with people choosing that. But yeah, if you want to go, like I said, have that choice, man. You know, you you know, it's like that whole other choice, abortion. See, it's the same factor that way too. You know that, right? Abortion, same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's another choice. You see what I mean? I don't know how you feel about abortion, but I can imagine if you're like this way on that, you probably against abortion.
I look at it in all ways, just the same as I did.
It's not always. It's still the same. It's the choice. So you see what I mean? It's still the same choice. You have a choice. It's the one choice thing. Either boom, boom. It's just like this, or boom, boom. That's it. So it's the
Well,
same exact
just,
thing.
I mean, not really, because
Why not?
if you as a woman got raped, and as you got raped, you got pregnant, then that's not your choice. You know what I mean? That's what
Uh,
I'm talking about.
like I said, that's the hypothetical of, oh, I'm older, I'm a woman, I want to have a kid, but I it's going to be painful or whatever. You could have complications. Okay, then I'll use the technology. That's what I mean. It's a choice. That's it. But it's there. It's there.
Right.
That's what I mean.
It's
It's
there to
there.
help people who need it, not to become lazy and not
I agree. I
have a
agree.
human experience that we're here for, you know?
I believe me. I totally agree. But like I said, there's still a choice. Everything's a choice.
Of course. Until it's not, my friend.
What do you mean until it's not?
Let's start heading other ways. And let's get into your movie of the day, Jay. What are you watching today? Is this
Oh, that's a good one. I like this one a lot. I
forgot
like this one.
is that a train movie with John Travolta, The Taking of Some or something like that? I forgot.
Yes, sir. Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Pelham 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What is the movie about, my friend?
A heist. Basically, how do I put it? John Travolta, he gets out of he basically gets out of prison. He used to fund hedge funds for the NYC, like especially for the cops and pension funds for all of New York City. And they basically he went to court against them. He lost. They end up not recovering all the money, so he did time. So what he did, he got out, basically hijacked Pelham 123, which is one of the subways, and he's basically telling them, I have hostages. This is what I want. Boom, boom, boom. But he's creating a scenario because he knows when you panic the market and everything drops, he's using his seed money to invest in like gold, which is going to shoot up. Why? When you have a terrorist attack in the market, everything drops. And when you buy, boom, you know what I mean? You're winning. So that's what he's doing. They don't know he's doing that until they figure out who he is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But that it always like that. Always when the market is panicked, it boom, it goes down. It's just simple. It's simple common sense. So basically, and he's talking with Denzel Washington, who he's one of the train like he's like a big time like train person, except he happens to be on the dispatch that day, which is weird. But it's because he was being demoted for bribes he was taking. So they don't know if he's involved in this at all. They're not sure because why is some big time MTA guy doing the dispatch that day? You know. So it's a really good movie. It's actually a really good movie. But yeah, obviously you can't go wrong with Denzel, John Travolta, excellent, excellent actors. Dude. I like this movie a lot.
Can't forget James Gandolfini.
What happened?
James Gandolfini.
What about him?
Yeah, so we can't forget about him in that movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, and he's funny because he plays the mayor. He's hella funny. But yeah, so yeah, it's definitely an excellent movie, man, and teaches you a lot too about certain things.
How they work.
Yeah, exactly, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so definitely go to. I could definitely watch this movie at any time. Definitely got a good soundtrack with it. Obviously, you know, they had Jay-Z doing 99 Problems on it, but yeah, anything. A lot of the movies in New York are always excellent. So
Beyonce ain't one.
what? You funny, bro. But yeah, so yeah, excellent film, bro. But have you seen this or no? You haven't seen it.
Yeah, I seen it.
You have?
Good movie.
Okay.
I like it. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's definitely a good movie, man. One of my favorites. You don't
What
even
do
have to
you?
ask. You don't even have to ask me what I rated because you know what I'm gonna throw up. Throw up the Brady kid
Damn. Okay, just like that, huh?
like that. I love this movie. It's a really good movie. I can watch it at any time. It's one of those movies. When I rate a movie, it means I could watch it anytime. When I saw it, the storyline was excellent. Like it touched on all bases. You know what I mean? Like I said, it was happy, sad, mad, everything. But then you know, just excellent film, well put together.
No. All right. So why don't we do some John Travolta movies?
Okay, we could do John Travolta. Oh man, that guy has so many fucking movies.
All right.
Holy shit. My favorite one. Fuck. Oh man. Fuck. There's a lot, bro. Mm. I'm gonna go something different for my favorite one. I'll go. I was younger. I'm gonna go Broken Arrow.
Huh?
You ever seen that one
Oh yeah.
with
With Christian
Christian
Slater.
Slater?
Yeah.
Yeah, I he plays. I don't know. I like when John Travolta plays a bad guy. He plays a good bad guy, bro. Like he really does. You know
Right.
what I mean? That also had Howie Long in it. You know, from the Raiders.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that was one of my favorite movies growing up. Broken Arrow.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was a cool ass movie, bro. But yeah, this guy has hella movies, man.
What about underrated?
Fuck, underrated. Mm, I'll go something different. I'll go From Paris with Love.
Nice. Never seen that one.
Yeah, excellent film, dude. Yeah, it was. I say underrated because they didn't really give it a lot of exposure. They didn't push it a lot, you know. But I thought it was when I saw it, I was like, man, it was right up my alley. Excellent film.
For sure.
It's a great film, dude. So, because you know his movies are so popular, that one, like you said, it got swept under the rug. I don't think a lot of people even knew about that one.
Definitely.
And
Definitely.
he wasn't really the main lead in it, too.
Oh, he wasn't.
No, definitely not. He was in it. Obviously, he's the big name in it, but he was not the main guy.
Right, right.
So, but he played a hell of a part in it, bro. Oh man,
Oh,
hilarious.
I already know.
Yes, sir.
As far as my favorite, I'm gonna go a little bit different on this one too. I'm gonna actually go with Swordfish. my favorite.
That was such a good movie. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah,
That's a really good movie, actually.
yeah.
I forgot about that one.
That's a great movie. And
Fuck yeah.
yeah, so if you've never watched Swordfish, definitely I recommend it. Halle Berry is in it, and you can thank me later. As far as underrated, I'm gonna go with on this one one that I really do enjoy, and that is The Punisher.
Punisher.
The Punisher,
Why?
2004. He was playing the bad guy in
I
that
don't.
movie.
I actually don't remember the Punisher.
Oh yeah, no, he was a bad guy, but man, great movie.
The
It's like,
Punisher. Yeah. Well, obviously, I remember the comic.
yeah, what I like about that movie is when they make it into a movie as from a comic. It's out of all the like comic ones, it's really one of the few that are like really like reality. Like it's not like this guy has all these like superpowers and shit. You know,
Yeah.
what I mean? Just a guy who got his family killed and he's after like revenge. Like you know,
Cool.
basically
Punisher. All right.
the Punisher. That's what
I'll
we're
take
gonna
it.
do. That's what we're gonna do at the gym today.
Oh hell yeah. Speaking of, man, have you checked any of the chats? You're good?
Yeah, no chats
Okay.
today. Everybody's quiet for this
Yeah,
Tuesday.
nah, it has
Everybody's
nothing to do.
watching.
Has nothing to do with that. I know it has to do with it.
Everybody's watching us eating tacos right now, so they ain't got time to chat.
That's a good point. But we
Yeah,
all know. We all know the real reasons here.
yep, yep.
Yes, sir.
Uh, all right, let's move on. That was our movie of the day. We are watching 1, 2, 3. What is it called? Pelham?
Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Movie definitely recommended with Jay giving you a Brady on it. Watch.
Hell yeah. That's everyone will like this movie, guaranteed, without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, guys, let us move on and get into your crypto. Let's see what is going on in these markets.
He's sleeping.
Pull that up for you
Oh,
guys real quick.
ow. Oh,
So currently we have Bitcoin sitting at 113,652. It is down 1.21%. Ethereum, your largest altcoin, it is sitting at 4,170. It is down 1.6%. And we have XRP sitting at $2.89. It is down 3% today. Your fear and greed index, it is going down into like it's a neutral, but it's almost on the cusp of starting to get into fear. So yeah, it looks like people are kind of reversing their take on crypto right now at the moment. People are taking profits, and it looks like the markets at the moment are tanking a little bit. It's not like going down, but it is having a little bit of a breather, I guess you could say, this week. So I don't expect anything to go up until maybe next week, sometime midweek. But as of right now, it looks like we're taking a breather, and people, for some reason, are a little bit worried. I think it might be also to do with I think we reported on some news like a couple days ago or like on Friday about they were leaving like interest rates and stuff, and something was with the economy. So I think it's just catching up to everything right now. As far as your global crypto market cap as a whole, we are sitting at 3.8 trillion. We are down 3.35% right now, so that is a significant loss of money in the crypto market space. Your top five trending coins: number one is Bitcoin, number two is Ethereum, number three is API3, which is actually up 45%. Number four is AIOT, which is up 31%. Number five is PROVE, Prove, and that one is up or is down 6.38% right now. As far as your top five gainers, number one, we have Snowy Owl, which is up 3,924%. Number two is Black Phoenix, which is up 3,339%. Number three is DiCaprio Cheers. That's a new one. That one is up 722%. Number four is Mubarak Trump, which is up 605%. And number five is Omnis Genesis by Virtuals. That one is up 490%. Let's go over your top 100 notable mentions. Number 7, we have Robinhood, which is up 454%. Number 8, we have Tesla, which is up 387%. At number 21, we have Formula One, which is up 260%. Number 32, Grok Imagine or Image, Imagine, yeah. Grok Imagine is up 202%. Clippy at number 40 is up 101%. Then we have DeFi Tiger at number 50. That one is up 66%. At number 58, we have WikiCat, which is up 45%. At number 75, we have Alchemy, which is up 28%. At number 81, we have Oxzoo, which is up 24%. At number 91, we have Project 89, which is up 20%. And sitting in your 100 spot for the day, we are at Origin Protocol, which is up 17%. All right, guys, that is our crypto news. So yeah, just hold on. Looks like the markets are just kind of having a little chill week, and hopefully by next week things will kind of start bouncing back a little bit again, and we will have some positive news. Let's move on and get into your guys' horoscopes for tomorrow. This is going to be for August 20th, 2025. Starting with, like always, the first sign of the zodiac, which is my sign, Aries. So let's get into it. Aries, a surprise may urge you to think outside the box and come up with creative solutions. An unexpected twist will force you to shift your perspective to locate opportunities hiding behind challenges. Listen to your inner voice and take bold steps. The energy around you boosts innovation and growth. Taurus, some advancement will be witnessed in a certain area where you have been expending a considerable effort for quite a time. That accomplishment will lift your confidence and be a reminder that patience always pays off. Start trusting yourself and maintain steady effort because better results will come in. Do not compare your path with others as your progression is special. Gemini, tomorrow a minute decision from your end may cause a series of fortunate events uh, ending in unexpected gratification. A small yet big decision, it will open doors for you that will travel along with you. Trust your judgment and go for what feels right. The universe is guiding you. Cancer. Tomorrow, you may be able to reconnect with that passion again to bring some joy and motivation into your life. It could be an old hobby, a forgotten interest, or just something that sparks happiness in your heart. Trust this feeling and go ahead with it. This will be a spirit renewal for you. And we got J sign Leo. Tomorrow, your openness may attract support from unexpected places, making your day brighter. Honestly expressing yourself, you will be inviting all genuinely well intentioned souls to assist you in one way or another. Trust these connections as they will guide you toward progress. Virgo, just one sparkling smile in the morning, and the mood is set to wake up with positive vibes, helping to release any stress that one might have been holding. This happy energy will then brighten one's spirit, suddenly making the tasks at hand seem far less cumbersome. So relish these simple joys that feed on happiness and pour some of that warmth back on others. Libra, tomorrow you might happen to notice those signs that reassure you of being on track, thus reinforcing your confidence. These will be universe hints showing that even through though slow, your efforts are coming to fruition. Be trusted and move on ahead with faith. Don't go doubting yourself because this path just holds some promise. Scorpio, an unforeseen compliment tomorrow will swell your soul with confidence, making you glow a bit more. It shall get you to remember your uniqueness and thus keep favoring the best you can. Accept this warm gesture of appreciation in your heart and let it propel you higher. Do not lessen your efforts since you have fully earned celebrating them. And we got my wife's sign, Sagittarius. Groundness might help you with this day if sudden changes occur. Unexpected events might occur, and you will keep them calm and under control. Trust yourself and focus on solutions instead of problems, as this altitude will encourage you toward manageable tasks. Never be impulsive because patience is your strength today or tomorrow. Capricorn. Tomorrow, many new opportunities might be hidden behind challenges. Therefore, you might unlock a path you haven't noticed. It would teach you to see beyond the difficulty and find the growth inside it. Trust yourself to adapt and to seize what is presented. Avoid fear and instead employ courage to succeed. The day favors breakthroughs and positive transformation. Aquarius, your optimism in potential obstacles could serve as stepping stones, helping you to make that final brave step with hope and trust. Your brightness will reflect solutions and good people with an equally shared vision. Trust in the charge of positive energy, casting a shadow that can change the situation in favor. Do not let negative thoughts interfere with your decisions because your mindset will mold the situation. Last but not least, we have our Pisces. You may end the day feeling balanced, accomplished, and hopeful for what comes next. Your actions will have positive outcomes and you will feel proud of your actions. This feeling of harmony and emotional consciousness will help you to keep working on your dreams with faith. So avoid self doubt. This day is proof that you are going in the right direction. All right, guys, that is our horoscope for tomorrow, August 20th, 2025. Like I said, we like to do that to just kind of help guide you along your day every day. Now, let us move on and shout out, by the way, to the 39 people watching right now. Please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share so we can share this alpha with you. And now let's move on and get into our conspiracy of the night. All right. Today, I want to talk about with you guys the mystery of the stars. Have you ever seen a star the from a telescope, Jay? How it looks like?
Hmm. Yeah,
What does it look like to you? What did it look like? Do you remember?
crazy. Like kind of like it looks like it's like I don't know what I don't even know how to describe it. It's like spread. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah,
Like it's
because
very scattered. Like if that makes any sense.
right, because
Yeah.
they try to say that that what they try to officially say is that stars are like fireballs type thing going through the skies, you know.
Yeah.
But if you look at a star from like a high powerful telescope,
Yeah.
it's definitely not that. It's more like a band of energy, kind of expanding and despanding all at
Yeah.
once.
I don't
Type
know
of
how
thing.
to describe it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really crazy thing. So
It is.
but yeah, so when most of us look up at the night sky, we're told we're looking at burning balls of gas, distant suns, light years away. But here's the strange part. When you actually look at a star through a high powered telescope, it doesn't look like a neat, solid ball. It doesn't even look like the crisp image NASA gives us. Instead, stars shimmer, they vibrate, they flicker like they're alive, almost like pure energy pulsing in water. So that raises the question, what are stars? Some ancient traditions believed stars weren't suns at all, but windows, portals of light, gateways to other realms, or even the souls of ancestors watching over us. In esoteric teachings, stars were said to be luminaries, not distant fireballs. They were closer, smaller, and placed with purpose. Now, here's where it gets wild. When astronomers in the 1900s first pointed stronger telescopes at the heavens, they often described stars as vibrating energy in fluid, almost as if they weren't in empty space but suspended in something, like light shining through water, which leads us to the ancient idea of the firmament. The firmament is a great dome or barrier of water above us. It's also described in the Bible and the Sumerian texts, many creation myths around the world. So, what if the reason stars shimmer like that is because we're seeing them through the distortion of this cosmic water barrier? If as above, so below holds true, could the heavens be more like an endless ocean, one we're not allowed to pierce through? And here's the kicker: NASA has admitted that rockets cannot pass beyond the Van Allen radiation belts, which makes some conspiracy theories asks, did we really go as far as they say we did? Or is there a firmament above preventing us from going further? So what if stars aren't distant suns? What if they're energetic frequencies, ripples of light shining through the cosmic waters of the firmament, a deal between our world and something greater? And if that's true, what are they hiding? Are stars the blueprint of something beyond human comprehension? Are they messages encoded in light? Or maybe, just maybe, proof that our reality is designed, mapped out like a cosmic aquarium that we're swimming in? So yeah, guys, that's the conspiracy stars that are vibrating, and it looks like there's like a barrier of water that they're kind of like in. It's kind of weird, but I definitely wanted to show you what a star looks like in a microscope. So I'm gonna pull that up for you guys really quick and check this out for yourselves. But this is basically what a star will look like if you were to power up. Let's check it out, guys. Ah, what do you think, Jay?
What do you mean? What?
Did you see the picture of what I just
Yeah,
showed?
yeah.
It's like just like some energy of something, right? Because when you manipulate the frequencies of like sand and stuff or like water,
Hmm.
it makes like it was already showing that it makes the same patterns as these
Yeah, of
stars, So there's a lot more to it than what we know as humans. Sure,
course.
we just gotta figure it out one of these days.
I'm sure of it. Yes.
All right, guys. Well, that is pretty much it for us. I do have some great news for you. So, we did tell you the other day we got banned from TikTok. In case you missed it, we did get banned. But I do have some great news. That is that I was able to bring up a different old account that I had that basically was already it was much better than the one we had already anyway, because I did some work to it before and I was able to change the name on that one. So we are back to Average Day Joe. We're not Joe's on that one. We're Joe without the S, but I was able to get that name for us still. So if you are going to look us up on TikTok, we are under Average Day Joe. And you could check us out there. We already are going to be able to pretty much probably later on, once we figure out, go live on TikToks and do battling there when we're at the gym and do things like that. So that's going to be something to look forward to later on once we are doing our TikTok gym lives. That being said, pretty much that is it for us tonight. Let us do and close our show with Jay's and mine final words of wisdom. What you got for them, Jay?
I'm going with Nietzsche today. No one can construct for you the bridge on which precisely you must cross the stream of life. No one but you, yourself alone. I'm going with that one because it's just as an individual, you're responsible for your own journey and your own choices in life. There's no one that's going to determine your own path and purpose for you but yourself. You know what I mean? So I'm going with that one because it's very important to understand your true self. You know what I mean? You want to. The journey is something you need to embrace. You know, it's a we all live. We're all here for a reason. We're all a part of life, and you can't let your life go to waste by no means. So it's very important you come to terms with that and very figure out what you're here for, what you're put on this earth for. So that's why I'm going with this Nietzsche one today.
Very
You know,
nice.
yes.
Very well said. Thank you for that. And to finish off of what Jay is saying, remember, guys, at the end of the day, whether the stars are portals, energy, or windows beyond the firmament, one truth always remains. Your life is your own constellation. The same way the stars align to form patterns, your choices align to form your destiny. Never forget, your path and your purpose aren't written in the sky waiting to be found. They're created by the steps you take here and now. Here's a little quote to kind of end everything. The soul's greatest power is not in following a path, but in creating one with non which where none existed. So basically, you are the creator of your own life and path. So whatever you want, you have to work towards that path. And as long as you don't give up, you will accomplish it. But the whole key is to be persistent. And no matter how much you are told not to do that path, or are put down, you never stray away and you just keep fighting until you get what you want. So remember, guys, surround yourself with people who ignite your fire. Trust your inner compass and remember you are the one who gives your life its meaning. All right, guys, that is it for us. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. Shout out to the 43 people watching on our show right now. We will be back on for you tomorrow at 8:30 for our podcast. And tonight, if you do really miss us after we get off, we will be back on for you in about an hour, hour and a half. We're going to do our Tuesday night gym live. So you guys can catch us there. I know Tuesdays is one of those days. It's kind of hard to stay up because, Monday and then going into Tuesday at work could be sometimes a little bit hard. But hey, no matter what, we are here for you. We love you and we appreciate you. So thank you. And yeah, until tonight, guys, and later on tonight and tomorrow's show.